recording for the first episode of Infected, Episode 1, Pilot. Now today how this is going to work is I'm going to show you the first episode. I won't talk at all. I'll turn my webcam off. You'll get to see just the actual episode. Then I'll do a bit of a talk about my breakdown of the episode, how I personally feel about the characters, the setting, kind of what happened when I was making it, and then it'll be over. So yeah, let me just get this up and ready. What is it looking at? Trying, guys. I'm trying. Wait. No. Window capture. Remove. Yes. That's media source. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. Remove. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. Should have done this a second ago, but yeah. Oh shit. Add. Game capture? Would game capture work? Let's see, would game capture work? Oh, here we go. How's if I... Here, I'm just gonna get... I'm really sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this to work. Yes. Add window capture. Okay. Oh wait, I think I got it. Alright, you guys, I got it. Alright, well, I'll be quiet. Alright, enjoy guys, enjoy.
Hey, Austin, it's your dad.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Meet me at Canadian Tire, because I got a new bike for you.
What? You got me a new bike?
Yeah.
How do I get there? Mom's busy.
Shouldn't be that far. I'll pick you up.
Oh, but then why are you wanting me to meet you at Canadian Tire?
I just wanted to tell you there, but if it's too far for
Okay,
you...
you know what? I'll walk. Thank you, Dad, so much.
just wow. I'm still knocked out about that episode. Oh, no, I don't want it again. Wow, guys, even at my own creation, knowing it all, even that ending part where Laptop the Trader or Phoenix comes in all of a sudden and is like, wait. So yeah, this is the review. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been working on that for a while now, and I should have turned my audio down a bit because it's pretty loud. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We've been working on that. I've been working on that for a while now, and I'm happy to finally see it coming into creation and being out there. You don't know how excited I've been to actually reveal it to you guys. So, saying that, I've also been thinking throughout the time, wouldn't it be cool if people were breaking it down or like saying this or that about the episode or about the entire show? And I thought, why do other people have to do it? Why can't I do it? I mean, I guess I can see the problem where I already know, but if I looked at it from your eyes, your guys' eyes, I can actually think about it. So we're going to do that, and then after that, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at the second episode. I don't have a release date for the second episode yet. I'm not even 100% sure what's going to be it. We already have some footage. We already have a good 8 minutes of footage on it, so it's going to be a lot longer than the pilot episode that you just saw, which was 7 minutes and 46 seconds. But yeah, we're breaking it down. So, as you saw in the beginning, Austin was walking, and I'm going to say this as if it's me. Here, I'm gonna get the thing back, the window capture back up. Here. Okay, I'm gonna get back at the beginning. Alright, so. Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this here. And I'm sorry that also, like, halfway through the live stream, I actually just started fixing it myself. Alright, that seems to be good. There we go. Alright, so here we'll just move the music to the corner here. Alright, so at the beginning you see Austin walking through a forest. Walking through the forest. Right now it's a bit too far. Walking through this baseball field, so it looks like it's just natural. He's just walking. Jumping the fence. Maybe it's either he's looking around, maybe he's trying not to get attention of zombies or stuff like that. Jumping the fence, it just doesn't look like he's looking around. He's holding his gun, ready to shoot something, because it looks like saying that it might mean there's zombies. So let's also listen to the music here. It's very cheerful. It's kind of travel-y kind of music. It's kind of like the theme for The Walking Dead, where they're doing a walking. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. So there might be zombies, but they might be in a neutral state where they don't know he's there. He's being very stealthy. So we don't know. It looks like he's traveling. It doesn't seem like he has an exact base. And then I don't know if he really wants to have a base. But he comes to the school, and I'm not sure, because we saw that flashback. I think, and we'll talk more about that flashback later, and actually break it down. I think he went to the school particularly because he wanted that bike, which I think is his bike because of the flashback, which we'll talk about more. And that flashback is being triggered by the helmet. So let's just continue watching the scene here. So Austin walks up to the bike. Walks up, finds his helmet here. And And he looks up because he's having a flashback. Here, listen to this. And you can see here how the cheerful music goes away.
Hello?
And then, as soon as the flashback starts talking, we hear some here. And you can tell it's a flashback because it transitions. He's looking up. We go back and see that. But also, it's foggy. It's foggy. You can't, like, remember it perfectly. So let's continue listening to it.
Hello?
Hey Austin, it's your dad.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Meet me at Canadian Tire because I got a new bike for you.
What? You got me a new bike?
Yeah.
How do I get there? Mom's busy.
Shouldn't be that far. I'll pick you up.
Looks like this is very. This is. I'm taking this from a creative spot. We were improvising. There was no actual script for this. We were improvising.
You know what? I'll walk. Thank
Okay.
you, Dad, so much.
So we know he's good at walking. We saw that here, and we hear it in the flashback. Because Canadian Tire seems like it wouldn't be far, especially if he's in a residential area, which we see he is, because he goes back to a house that he obviously once lived in, because and we'll talk more about that anyways. So, he was in a residential area, so that'd be far from any kind of city or Canadian Tire. So that means he's good at walking, but that flashback also talks about getting a new bike. So that might be what's triggering that helmet, because those were back in the good times before the apocalyptic events happened. And so he might be, that's kind of making him go crazy. And as you can see, he starts to collapse here. He collapses from the thought of it. And you can see his face. His facial expression is very, very depressed. He's not happy about it. His ears are red. He's sad about this. So, obviously, there's something wrong with him. He's not feeling happy about this. He's not happy. He's depressed. He's being depressed. He doesn't like the zombie apocalypse. And we see that later when he's trying to kill himself. So, let's just continue watching. So he decides to pick the leaves off after shaking his head, just getting it out of his mind. He needs to survive. So I agree. He's too young to drive, but law doesn't matter anymore. And he has access to what looks to be like an actually really good bike. And that seems to be like a road bike. So it's not off-road, but it's ready. Here's a continuity error, and I'm saying that from the filming spot me. I didn't edit it at the right point, but it's too late now, because you're obviously seeing it. I can maybe release a more edited version eventually, but for now it's not. So he has the key. He kept that key. So we don't know how his helmet got there. We don't know. Maybe that day. We don't know how his bike ended up there. I'm gonna make some speculation here and go ahead and go as far as to say that potentially he was at school when the outbreak actually started, and he wanted to go with his bike, but he got attacked by a person, a zombie or something, and was not able to actually bike. He had to ditch it so he could run. But he kept onto that key. He threw away his helmet, but he kept onto that key. And I think that was like a little reminder to himself that's saying, we're going to go back. We're going to go back and get my bike. And maybe we'll eventually see another flashback of that scene where he has to get his bike. But I don't know. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm making that assumption. Or maybe he just... I don't know. I don't know how his bike would get there. Maybe he went there for supplies one other time and he had to ditch and run his bike. I don't know. But hopefully we'll find out eventually in the series. But yeah, he obviously held onto the key. What we see next is... Oh, I am very sorry. That's my phone going off. Here, I'll turn that down. What we see next is obviously he's not planning on using that lock anymore. So, yeah. Okay, here's the intro. There's the iconic jacket. It's basically an icon. There's nothing much to this. It's just like a trailer I made. Or, not a trailer. An intro. Dead body. Obviously me. Alright, infected. Now you can see obviously he's getting really depressed. And it's depressing outside too. You can see it's raining outside. And if you listen to the music, It's very depressing music. So obviously he's using his bike. As I said before, this is a residential area. So yeah, I'm making that assumption that he lives here only off the fact that that he knew how to navigate that place. He obviously got into the garage and was able to close it again. And we're going to see a couple more things around here there suggesting that they actually have power, which is interesting because in a zombie apocalypse there would be no power. But we don't know. Maybe there's someone keeping the power up for other survivors. We don't know. Like, yeah, we just see here. Look. There's light in the basement. We just saw light in the basement. Here. Alright, here. Removing. Boom. Light right there. Light. We can see light easily right there. So obviously, there's power. There's power there. And we'll see it more clearly sooner as well. Here. There'll be more examples in a sec. So here he's getting food. Not too surprising, but he knew obviously, and I mean it's not very bad. I mean you can easily see that there's a house here, and you can, as soon as you go into the house, you can see the kitchen. But how would he know? How would he know that the cans were right there? I mean honestly, was it a lucky guess? Potentially, but I don't know. And there's also some more evidence suggesting that it might be a lucky guess because he's looking around. He looks in the cupboards as if he doesn't know if there's food there or not. Maybe he's just seeing what's left there. So that's a suggestion that there's nothing there useful to eat. Maybe there's food in those cupboards. We don't know. We can't actually see what's in them. So yeah. And here he's lucky. Last chance. He finally finds something. So that's also suggesting that he doesn't know the place. But also maybe he was just leaving that to the last straw. Maybe getting everything else first. Here. He hears something. We can obviously see that because he stops and he looks up. And as we saw before, there's a staircase there. Here, let's move it back a bit more. Wait, there. Look, so where he was looking was up the staircase here. So obviously he started something. So there might be someone. Maybe someone living upstairs. Maybe there's a zombie upstairs. We don't know. So let's just skip ahead here. So obviously, as soon as he wait, here, let's just move ahead. As soon as he hears that zombie, he starts to move faster. Yeah, he moves faster. He's frantic. So we don't know. I'm guessing it's a zombie there because if it's a person, he might want to fight them or be nice with them or let them kill him. I don't know. But here, yeah, he's very frantic. Also, here's another clue right there. We can see blue. That's another clue that there's power in the house. We're also about to see another one. And here's another look. Here, so he obviously got into the garage. Either the garage door was still open, or he knew the password to the garage, which also meant that there's power. So that might mean that that's his house. So he finds another jacket there, which is obviously better than the one he had. It's two more layers, and since it's raining, he's obviously going to need those extra layers. But why would those be there, and how would he only just see those there if it was his house? And if those are his jacket, his size, unless there's someone else in his family that's a boy that's his size, we don't know. We really don't. This is the first episode. I'm making as many speculations as possible for you guys. Later that night. So obviously here's another example. There's light in the garage. So where would he know to flick the light for that switch? That's another suggestion. But that's also another suggestion that his power. Now here, he's going suicidal. So he's going insane. And we can tell that because of the flashback he had earlier. But he also doesn't like this apocalypse. Sure, guys. And so that's making him suicidal. He wants to die. So here, let's just continue playing. He really wants to kill himself, but he can't. And then he wants to, but he doesn't want to at the same time. He knows it's what he wants, but he doesn't really want to. We also know that he's been camping out there because we can see the bike that he took. But if this is his house and he knew that his stuff was here, why didn't he take this bike that looks like it's the same size? Well, there's another bike there. There's a lawnmower there. There's garbage here. So there's just a lot of clues saying that he knew how to get into this garage. I personally believe that that's his house. Even, and I remember I'm saying this from your perspective, guys. Even though I made this, and you can obviously see I made this. But I'm trying to keep this in your respect. So yeah, you can see that there's a bike there. So yeah, let's keep playing. So he wants to kill himself, but then someone stops him. It's the old man. So let's just take a quick look at this. Oh wait, there we go. Look, there's a light switch right there. But also it looks like right there is a keypad to get into the garage. So that also shows us that he might know the garage place, but it might have already been opened for who knows what reason. But it would be easy. Sorry again, guys. To flick on the light. So you can see here that the guys here. It's obviously an older man or someone with some hair. We can't really see. It looks like someone. His voice sounds older. Let's listen to it again. So obviously he's surprised. Yeah, that's older. So here we go. This is part that I really wanted to talk about. So yeah, there's not much else. That's pretty much all the speculation can do. But there's a very important part that I put in. So this is the credits. So it says Infected, produced by Austin Kozak. Spelling error. Edited by Austin Kozak. Filmed by Austin Kozak and Phoenix Ross. So that means that there was another person. That wasn't Austin doing something else, or me doing something else. Starring Austin Kozak as Austin Kozak. So I'm starring as myself. But then it says something here that I really wanted to express. Phoenix Ross as, and this is in the starring category. So who was it? There was only 2 people in an episode. One of them was me, and we know that as Austin Kozak, starring as Austin Kozak. So what was Phoenix as? Which was probably that old man, because there was another person there. So we figured out what the old man's name is. The old man's name is Gregor, which is very interesting to know because it just says Gregor. And I wonder if we're going to figure that out later in the series, if we're going to get told that, or if we just say that, or maybe that's just a plot hole, maybe that's some sort of Easter egg. From right now, what I can see, it's just them showing what the name is already. And then the episode's over. And then it just ends. Alright, so that's basically a breakdown of the episode. But yeah, I think I want to show you guys a bit of episode 2. Make sure you've seen 2. Here, let me just here, there we go. Alright, and here I'll also turn my desktop. Oh, here, alright, let me just get the scene ready. Let me just get a scene here. Maybe this one will work. Alright. What the heck? Sorry guys, there's some sort of weird thing going on with my player. Here, I'll open with... I don't know how many of the players to play with. Alright, here. So I think I'll show you this. So, in this scene you actually get to see, and I'm only going to just show it to you, I'm not going to really break it down too much, because I don't want to really spoil too much, but I just want to show it to you guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go.
Just before you kill yourself, just think twice.
Alright, so basically, obviously we see that there's some sort of some sort of complication, something happens between those two. The guy was literally a second ago trying to save Austin's butt, but now if you see from that little clip there that I'm showing you, being nice, that Austin got in some sort of fight with the guy. Probably something about killing himself. Maybe because it said, just before you kill yourself, think twice. Now, it seems, and that means that Austin was thinking, well, it was obviously Gregor because it had the old man mask, and now we don't know he's an old man for sure because we saw he was balding, he had some wrinkles, he had a mustache that was growing out, he even had a top hat if I saw correctly. But that's all I want to say. This was a nice half-hour, deep, unturned unturned new series. Infected episode 1 pilot breakdown. I'm going to be doing this for every episode I do. I'll break it down for you guys, make speculations about it, and then also show you a little clip if I actually have one of the next episode. Or maybe not. Maybe this was just a special for the first episode. So if you guys enjoyed it, if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading this at the same time as uploading the first episode of Infected.